Grow brains. You don't play to win, you play to learn.
I'm a recently retired special education teacher. I've invented a board game. So when I first started the game, I went to the computer and printed out a lot of Taco Bell menus and their icons. And then I told my students, if you master this game, I will take the whole class to Taco Bell. I chose money skills because money is an abstraction and it's one of the most difficult things to learn. So we practice and we practice. I should add, my classroom is it's called an SDC classroom where the children have severe cognitive challenges. So I chose money skills especially because it's a lifelong skill and its difficulty in being mastered. So after the students mastered it to my satisfaction, I took the entire class to Taco Bell and I stood out of the way and videoed it, and they did a great job and they completed the challenge perfectly. So here's what you do when you get, say I shook the die and my card said show me 27 cents using 3 coins. You go 25, 26, 27, and then everybody goes. All right?
Yeah.
So that's how it works.
Okay, I picked a card. Count 49 cents with 8 coins. Okay.
Right.
49 cents with 8 coins.
Count 49 cents with 8 coins. 8. You find 85.
I know this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 89. There you go. That's the easiest one.
Okay, now you gotta do 99.
It's idea of fun,
So,
and they're learning. Well, actually, it's a game that'll help challenge children, not only that, but younger children too, on how to learn the value of numbers. Okay, that's the one with the money. Then he's got another game. It helps them learn about the countries, states, just geographical areas and stuff like that.
The game, everyone can play the game. Anybody that needs to learn. I've actually developed the geography game for baby boomers because all baby boomers are worried about cognitive decline, and the typical games out there are ineffective. So the baby boomers will sit around the table and they will socialize, and when you socialize, it relaxes your brain and it makes it easier to learn things and delay cognitive decline.
Okay, your turn, my man.
Not that old.
Four. There you go. All right, which one?
How you doing?
Elephant.
So where do elephants live?
Zoo.
Really good answer.
What country do they live in?
Games on the board.
Not Africa.
Yes. Yes.
Africa?
There's African elephants and there's another kind of elephant too.
Oh, we do. Also, there's 2. India?
African elephants.
So go ahead and take your card.
Track and field.
Show me
Soccer.
Should be Texas.
the 4th planet from the sun.
Oh.
My friend Cruz. What is that?
4 Mars.
Mars. You were trying to go to Mars?
Each continent or country you land on, you have to answer what it is. And some of those continents connect to each other. It's very essential to know which continent, what shape the continent I like the geography game. More interesting.
Send me Texas.
You got it.
One of the challenges with this population is they have language difficulties. Sometimes they're described as nonverbal. I think that description is incorrect. When the game is designed so that after the kids play the game, after I teach them how to play 2 or 3 times, they can play the game themselves. They can go get it and play it themselves. There's no other game out there where they can play it. And the fact that it's magnetic means that they can play a game. If they tire of that, go get a different game.
Pretty cool. And then Mr. Ward tell us to budget, count the dollar bill, like 40, 50, 25, 80. And like get a right thing back, not to budget our money. 2 thumbs up for good brain.
Well, the benefits will be so your children can learn, like I said, about the value of numbers. It helps them, let's say you give them, some money to go buy something, will teach them how to count and change, to know what the value of the numbers are. So it helps them with their math. And then with the other games, there's a food one, there's got a geographical one, and you could even make up your own games as you go. So there's a lot to it.
The game is in pre-production. The game will be available in the next 2 or 3 months, maybe 4 months. I'm getting ready to do a crowdfunding campaign, so stay tuned for that.
Hi. Let's go.
Well, actually, there is no end. You just play till you get tired, and it's more of a learning game. And once you get going, you can find more ways to keep playing and make it more fun and a little more challenging. And what it ends with is a lot of smart kids. Mm-hmm.
The game has 2 issued United States patents, and it has a patent pending. The color scheme, the 5-color scheme, has trademark protection. The entire game is based on peer-reviewed scientific neuroscience research. So the fact that they communicate, the fact that children laugh when they play the game. When they laugh, their brain releases endorphins, and it makes it more susceptible for them to learn. Another thing is that when they play the game, it's not the stress of a classroom, and anyone, children or adults, special needs or typical children, when they don't know you're trying to teach them, it's much easier to teach them. The game is based on a sheet metal base, which means all the game pieces are magnetic, which means I can develop hundreds of games literally for each game piece. So if you buy a platform, you can buy any kind of game. What I find interesting, most interesting perhaps with the game, is that a parent can develop their own game at home from their personal computer, print it out and take it to a print shop and have it magnetized. And they can teach special skills to their son and his friends. I developed the game because the methodology that was available was not as effective as I wanted. The game is a hands-on game and the students sit around it and play. there's three critical elements that you need to teach. One is social, the other one is emotional, and the other one is physical. If you combine those three elements, it's easier for kids to learn.
Grow brains. You don't play to win, you play to learn. And learning is winning.